All right, morning. Today's project, now that we're back with the 89 Classic, is to figure out how to remedy an exhaust leak in a kind of DIY fashion. The exhaust back there is disconnected from, I guess that's the bottom of the cat. And, you know, I've attempted to use some cheap exhaust wrap filler stuff that obviously didn't do anything. And without a welder, you really can't, you know, join these two flanges back together, or this pipe into this flange. It's not really gonna work. So the plan is, this point is to sawzall off this flange connector, I guess, and just get like a basic exhaust leak fastener type deal from Pep Boys or Advanced or something, and I think see if we can kind of connect these two back together so the exhaust leak isn't as audible as it is. I mean, obviously it sounds pretty good, but we're going to use the old sawzall here to chop away at it and see what comes of it. Looks like I keep hitting this bolt right here on the other side, but looks like I'm about through it. Worst case, I'll just flip it around. All right, so we got that piece off. I guess we can either try to find a thinner diameter tube to kind of bridge the gap here, or you know, go to the old exhaust leak clamp. So yeah, I'm probably gonna run to the auto parts store and see if we can find something that'll bridge that gap there. All right, here's where I'm at now. Kind of bought the wrong diameter plug here. I was trying to connect that metal on metal, but it doesn't look like it's going to fit, but I'm still probably going to leave it here just for structural, just something that's a little bit more heavy gauge than this flimsy stuff that came in this exhaust repair clamp kit. So I'm just going to cut this to size and put it on here and tighten it up, and, you know, just kind of see how it sounds, honestly. We're just gonna put the hose clamps on here, tighten them up as best as possible. I mean, obviously this is not the correct way to fix an exhaust leak or anything like that, but you know, for this truck, it's absolutely perfect for my purposes, honestly. All right, so there's the handiwork. We'll do a quick cold start here and fire it up and see how bad it sounds. What are you doing, man? Come on. Bad. All things considered. Actually, that actually sounds fairly reasonable. I'll probably go wrap it again with some metal foil tape or something to kind of knock out that last little piece that's not attached to anything. It needs to be sealed up, but you know, for $9, I'm not complaining. You know, that's the kind of repairs that this thing kind of warrants. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to skimp on any kind of maintenance or anything structurally, but when it comes to rust spots and exhaust leaks and whatnot, I mean, the DIY repair is not something I'm going to complain about. So we'll just keep plodding along with this one. Yeah, I don't know if you remember from my other videos, you know, kind of how loud it was in the cabin with that exhaust leak. I mean, it was kind of right under the floorboard there, and you can kind of hear it actually vibrating the whole car. But now, I mean, it kind of sounds almost normal in here, which is odd. I think since I've owned this truck, there's been a pretty terrible exhaust leak. All right, here's my hub nut or hub socket that holds down the e-brake so the light doesn't come on. Obviously, this is kind of dry rotted and falling off. This wood's missing. I do have the cup holders though, so that's a nice feature. You know, Gorilla Glue, a bunch of 30 amp fuses, and that radio doesn't work. It's just there to prevent water from coming in when the blocked up sunroof drains start leaking in. So you know, it's she's meant.